friendly for Portugal. After a bit of a breather following the Champions League final success, Ian Pepe returning to this team. That is the standout news in a side showing 7 changes from that beaten by a 0-0 at Wembley almost a week ago. A 1-0 defeat against England. Only Rui Patricio in goal. Danilo Pereira, João Moutinho and João Mario keep their places. Fernando Santos has opted to the Estonia side. It shows 3 changes from the goalless draw against Latvia at home in Tallinn on Saturday, the second match of their Baltic Cup campaign. Pavel Londak comes in for Mikael Aksalu in goal. It's a 4th different goalkeeper in their last 4 internationals. So one final chance then to fine-tune preparations ahead of the business part of the summer that will follow in France for Portugal, the 4th ranked team in Euro playoffs for Euro 2012 for the first time in their history. But everybody back doing their defensive duties here as it's delivered deep towards Ronaldo. First real glimpse of danger provided by Cristiano. Be seeing that rather more frequently had there been anything at the end of it. There may yet be from Quaresma's corner this time though. Plenty to aim for in the middle. It was a free header for Pepe. And his reaction tells you exactly what he thought of it. Knows he should have done better with it. He's proved in his Real Madrid days he can be a threat from these sort of set-piece situations. But in 70 previous caps for Portugal, his international football for over 3 years. Rafael Guerreiro with time to cut it back towards Moutinho. Not quite. Londak in goal wasn't extended on this occasion, but he might have been. It was wonderful build-up play by Portugal. Rafael Guerreiro had the time to get his head up and try and pick out Moutinho in the middle. It's a very deliberate attempt to find him. Took the challenge that shoots it in play. So for Ronaldo, it didn't quite arrive for Andre Gomes. Said that before already tonight. Quaresma caught. We're content to play on with Portugal still in possession here. Rafael Guerreiro. Carol Metz on Quaresma, that was the cause of some consternation. Estonia have to make more of set-piece situations such as that. They didn't, and they could be punished at the other end because Cristiano Ronaldo is in and fails to score. On the follow-up, it's Rafael Guerreiro. And that's comfortable for Pavel Londak. The first one wasn't, but it was more comfortable than it maybe should have been. 56 goals in 125 previous appearances for Portugal. No more than anybody else. Go a little wide. It was a fairly routine save in the end for Londak. Smart reactions to keep out the follow-up as well. He was very quickly back on his feet and alert to the potential danger. Andre Gomes. There's Moutinho. Quaresma. Again, he's gone for the spectacular with a cross, and this time Ronaldo has provided the finish. Doesn't need asking twice. Back in the groove and straight back on the score sheet for his country. But how about that for an assist from Ricardo Quaresma on his 50th cap, setting up goal number 57 for Ronaldo in the red of Portugal on the night he moves within 1 of Luis Figo's appearance record to silence them. And this is some start. Just escaped the attention to the Estonian defence, completely unmarked with a header. With a brilliant ball in from Quaresma. He generates real power from that sort of range. Never going to miss that one. The record breaker is at it again. His goal the difference. Just open up this game further. Open up the Estonian defence again. This is Ricardo Quaresma. It's deflected, it's in for 2-0. All of a sudden they're racing away with it, having laboured for the breakthrough. Quaresma with a key role in both the quick-fire goals. He'll try and claim this one himself. It was the hefty deflection on the attempted cross, though, that's carried it into the corner. Over the line, I think, before it got a touch just behind the line. Sixth goal for the national team. I don't actually think there was a deflection, was there? It's just a wicked bend on the ball. It's Quaresma's goal, all right. Ronaldo trying to get a toe to it and claim it on the line. But it had crossed the line. Wonderful piece of technique again from... Closed down Ragnar Klavan. The skipper is having none of it. João Mario is going to get his toe to that first and win it back. Gets it back from Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo does it again. 3-0 Portugal before half-time. And it's another for the skipper. Well, they put the issue almost beyond doubt before the break. And surely it's going to be a question of how many for Portugal in the second half. And how many for Cristiano Ronaldo. How long he's intending to play him for tonight. But he's the man that again has made the difference, involved in the build-up with João Mario. And there he is to finish it off impotently. Looked like the pass had been played just a shade behind him. But not a bit of it from the way he was able to react here. Ronaldo keeps those goals coming. 6th successive season where he's scored at least half a century.
Хочешь сделать ставку, но не знаешь где? Букмекерская компания 1x Ставка предлагает любителям спорта и активным болельщикам качественно новый уровень сервиса, а также огромный выбор разнообразных спортивных событий. Переходи по ссылке в описании и выигрывай.
Almost made to pay, and that's a mighty let off for Portugal. Still the threat through Henri Enya. He's kept it in play again. Rui Patricio didn't have a lot of room to punch it clear. All sorts of panic caused by that free kick delivered by Dimitri Kruglov. Have a look at this, into the danger area it goes. He's run into his own man there, did Rui Patricio. Convincing flap at that. The goal was gaping for Sander Puri. Couldn't quite keep it down. It's a glorious opportunity for Estonia, though, by some significant margin, their best of the match. Right at the start of their second half. Back Rafael Guerreiro. Here's João Mario. And he made the third for Ronaldo. Guerreiro's cross. It's just going to be a shade too high from Nani. Almost straight onto the score sheet. He's taken the position and the armband of Ronaldo. Starting to add to his 17 goals for Portugal. It's his national squad for Euro 2016. Fishery of Bernardo Silva's injury. And they come again through Quaresma. Again, he's trying that almost at every opportunity now. That's a man full of confidence. Certainly entertaining supporters in Lisbon tonight. 50th cap rapidly turning into one to remember. It's the last time they were on the wrong end of such a scoreline, and could well get worse. It's Quaresma for Portugal. By Klavan, and as far as Vieirinha, and that didn't miss by much. The two half-time substitutes have been heavily involved so far. For Portugal, Vieirinha looking for only a second goal for his country. So he and Nani come close since their introduction already now. An impressive season with Wolfsburg. He can play, of course, much further forward than the right-back role he's been occupying recently for his country. Did so when he scored against Manchester United. Produced this time, there's almost an expectation now every time the ball is at his feet. Slightly more orthodox delivery, but it's equally effective, and it's 4-0. Danilo Pereira is the player to profit. Very congested penalty area, but he was still left unattended to convert from right in front of goal for his first ever goal in international football. And it's an excellent delivery. And despite being outnumbered, he made the header his. Didn't pick him up effectively enough in there, Estonia. He scored 6 times for Porto in that maiden campaign, last against Boavista last month. It's his best ever scoring season. Doubled the 3 that he got with Maritime. Too much longer you in before. Here's Renato Sanchez to Adair. The substitutes combine and play in Quaresma. Another good ball. It's spilled by the goalkeeper and it's gone in. It's gone in off Karol Metz, and that sums up their night. 5-0 on the hour. Quaresma involved once more. What a wicked ball in. Mondek didn't quite know how to deal with it. Unfortunately for him and for Estonia, it strikes Karol Metz, who knew very little about this. Off the midriff and into the unguarded net. We've seen some brilliant goals tonight. This wasn't one of them, but Portugal won't necessarily care on a night when they've given the support much of expectation and spots down these corners. This is further panic. Will be watched wide in the end. It was Rafael Guerreiro who connected with the left foot. Still have a glimpse of that bottom corner, which opened up for him. He adopted from here, from the home side. Easing off from Renato Sanchez, though he doesn't know the meaning of the concept. This is Ricardo Quaresma. He's done it again. It's 6-0, and Quaresma has his second goal of the night. Wasn't going to miss that one. He's been involved in 5 of the 6 on his 50th cap for his country. It's been a real roller coaster ride in the Portuguese shirt for Ricardo Quaresma since his debut some 16 summers ago. He'd only ever scored during that time 5 goals for Portugal before tonight. He scored another couple to remember this evening. Unerring accuracy with the finish. Rather more conventional than his first, but just as emphatic. As is the scoreline here. Andre Gomes. Delivered dangerously in towards Adair. 7-0. The goals keep coming. Adair is off the bench and onto the score sheet as well. And having scored just once previously for his country, he now has 2 in his last 3 matches. Surely the events tonight now have exceeded those. Andre Gomes, the creator on this occasion. Adair got a little fortunate because his first touch appeared to have let him down. It bounced back into his path. Reacted smartly enough to capitalise. Front of goal right now. And they come again with Nani. Andre Gomes has made the run through the middle. He's onside here. It's a good save by Pavel Londek, as it had to be. Goalkeeper left completely exposed again. In by Quaresma again towards Adair. They do want more here. There's no mercy being shown. It's Vieirinha. And it's a Portugal corner. Doubt Cristiano Ronaldo. Who knows how many he might have had he been allowed to play the whole game. Half-time. Sander Puri goes for the spectacular. Desperate to give the Estonians something to remember. What has turned into a night to forget. Over 2,000 miles northeast of here, back home. But he scored his first goal for his country, but Renato Sanchez has had the better of their particular duel. There was the one trying to profit from that. It's been won back by Nani, though, with space to size up the shots. And it's only just cleared the crossbar. The stand-in second-half skipper is desperate to get in on the act himself. Strong challenge to win it off for Antonov. Fair challenge, according to the referee. Although it was dipping, it wasn't dipping quite quickly enough. Nothing to add on at the end of the 90, and Estonia will be grateful for that in the end. Portugal just failing to match their record all-time victory with a stellar showing here. Ricardo Quaresma, the standout performer, matching Ronaldo's 2 goals, but he had a hand in most of them, did Quaresma. Danilo and Eder also on target, an own goal in there from Karel Metz as well. 4 assists and a couple of goals for Quaresma, not a bad night's work.